Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jada. It's great to have you guys. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I really feel about college, what I learned my freshman year, and what to expect your freshman year in college if you're going to college, and all the tips and tricks, that I learned throughout my college years. So sit back, grab a drink, relax, and let's get into it. So I have my phone here, and I wrote down a few things that I want to talk about regarding how I feel about college and everything. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is how I feel about college. So I think that college is great. Sometimes college isn't for everyone. You think that you're going to end up going, you're like, nah, I want to do something different, which is totally fine. You don't have to go to college right away, because when I graduated high school, I didn't go right away. I literally waited a few years to go, and then I went. But overall, I loved it, in my opinion. Yes, it was hard because I was used to high school work, and then college is like you're on your own. You do your homework, you have to plan out all of your studying and stuff like that. So that's the only thing that I was having a little issues with. So my freshman year there, I was super excited because I was like, oh my god, I'm a college student, I'm really doing this. And so, but what I didn't understand is, what I didn't know is that, I chose 2 classes a semester. That's where I messed up at. And so I feel like it took me a long time to get to where I am now, because I was only doing 2 classes a semester. I didn't know that I can do more than 2 classes, because I was so used to I don't know what I was used to, but I was literally only taking 2 classes a semester. And then at the same time, I was doing math classes, and with math, I'm not good at math, so I was failing my math classes every single semester, which was not good, because the more I was failing, the more it was pushing me back from graduation. And so I was literally on the verge of giving up. I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't think college is for me. And I'm a first generation college student, so it's kind of I have to do this because I'm the first generation. None of my siblings on either side have graduated college or went to college yet, except for my brother. He's in college now, so it's I'll be the first to graduate. So I thought that was a big thing. I was like, well, I have to do this because I just have to. And so with that, I was putting pressure on myself, and then at the same time, I'm doing other things outside of school, so I'm piling all of this stuff on me, and it was just chaotic. So it caused me to start failing classes and not really focusing on what I'm supposed to do. And so I definitely learned my lesson with that, and it was just you gotta buckle down, Jada. You gotta get your stuff together, because the teachers are not gonna sit here and hold your hand and walk you through this. You're on your own, you're an adult, you gotta get it yourself. And so that's what I had to learn my freshman year, sophomore, and I'm a junior now. I graduate in December. So throughout those years of being there, I've learned, you're on your own. You don't turn in your assignments on time, that's your fault. You don't study for your finals, that's your fault. You don't study for your tests, midterms, that's your fault. So I definitely had to learn that and had to buckle down and do what I'm supposed to do. So the next section that I'm going to talk about is classes and homework as an incoming freshman. So what I did, I felt like my mistake, I'm a morning person, but not for school. I'm a morning person for when I'm home. So what I did is, my freshman year there, I took an 8 a.m. class. So it's I'm waking up an hour early, driving all the way to school for an 8 a.m. math class. Who wants to do math in the morning? Nobody. So that's what I was doing, driving to school for 8 a.m. class. But I mean, if you want to do an 8 a.m. class, that's great, but I don't recommend it because it's just tiring. Getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, if you're what's that word? If you're on top of everything, you're a buckled down person, that's great for you. I'm still learning that. But if you're not, I don't recommend an 8 a.m. class for you at all. I recommend if you're a later afternoon type of person, to get 10 or 11 o'clock classes, or you can take night classes, your choice. But I learned that, that's what I did. And then with the homework, I was just oh my gosh, because it's again, you have to do this by yourself. We have tutoring sessions, and the thing with me with math, I never took advantage of the tutoring. Like, and that's another thing, guys. Like, take advantage of tutoring. If you have trouble with something, there's tutors on your campus. You can go to your teacher, schedule office hours with your teacher. That's stuff that you could do that I didn't do, which caused me to mess up in that area. So if you have help, if you need help with anything, you probably have family members that are good with whatever subject you're having trouble with. Go to them. Trust me, don't wait until the last minute when something's due and you're like, oh my god, I need help. Because it's like you had time to go and ask for help, but you didn't. So don't do that, guys. Be on top of everything. Do your homework. What I did, like my sophomore year, after learning my freshman year, I started doing homework weeks before, having everything done, doing discussion posts weeks before, like studying for tests earlier, because I knew, oh, test comes up in 3 weeks. Let me start studying now. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, don't wait until the last minute to do this stuff, because trust me, it's not gonna go good. It's really not. I'm not even joking. It's not. You will mess up yourself in the long run. So don't wait. That's the thing I'm gonna say. Don't wait until the last minute. Do it now while you have the chance. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is advisors. So when you're starting out, make sure your advisor knows, like, make sure you know what program you're doing, like what are you going to school for, and then make sure your advisor knows what classes to give you. Because part of me with being in college for so long is I've had 5 different advisors, guys. I'm not even joking. 5 different advisors, and each advisor have told me different things of what classes I'm taking, what classes I wasn't supposed to take, what classes I should be taking, and it extended me for so long. So that's another thing. Make sure your advisor knows what classes you're supposed to be in, and you keep track of that. They should give you a paper of your like what your so like your degree you're going for and the exact classes. Make sure you have that paper, guys, because it will help you so much in the long run. It will, like, you will not even know. It will help you so much. And if you have questions, go to your advisor and be like, hey, something don't seem right. Am I supposed to be in this class? And then make sure they know what they're talking about, because I swear mine did not know. Neither 5 of them didn't even know. And so just make sure they know, like, what classes to give you, so that you won't be stuck, like, literally. So you will not be stuck in doing classes you have no business doing and extending your stay in school. So that's another thing. Make sure you know what you're doing, and make sure your advisor knows. Another thing I want to talk about is teachers. So my experience might not be your experience with, teachers. So my teachers, yes, some of my teachers were great. They were amazing. And then you have other teachers that are not so kind, and you're just like, okay. Like, I had one math teacher. He was not approachable at all. I would email him asking for coffee. He would leave me on delivered, literally. And I had this class online, and so that was another thing. I couldn't, like, see him in person because my classes were online. He didn't help whatsoever. So I would say go on Rate My Professor and look up whatever teachers or classes you have. Look up those teachers and see what ratings they got, because that's what I should have did my freshman year. I didn't do that. I just was picking teachers and got some of the worst teachers. And then my other teachers were amazing. They helped me office hours. They're like, Jada, you need help? We can meet up here. Zoom me on here. We can email on here. So that's what I'm saying. Find teachers that want the best for you, and that know you can do it, and that won't push you away. Because if you feel like your teacher's not gonna help you, you're not gonna pass that class, because you want a teacher that believes in you, that's like, hey, whatever you need, I'm here to help. You did your part, I'm gonna do my part. Those are the teachers you need. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is friends in college. I made the best friends I could have ever had in college. Like, I don't know, I feel like college friends are a totally different, like, breed. Like, I don't know. Like, there are some college students that, some, yeah, you should, if they're going the wrong direction, you don't want to go that direction. But then there are also, you have another set of friends that, yeah, they're focused, they're driven, they know what they want to do, they want to graduate college, they want to have a career, they want to do this. Those are the people you need to stick with. Don't surround yourself with people that's not doing nothing with themselves. They just go on to school just to do it, not really learning, not really like adding that stuff to their life. They're just going just to go or hang out and meet friends. Like, no, don't do that. find people in your school that are driven, that are have like they're self-driven, they have goals, they know what they want to do. Those are the people you need to stay with. Surround yourself with people that are on the same level as you. And so I felt like when I started, I found those friends, and it was the greatest thing ever. Like, I'm still friends with them to this day. Like we're all still in college too, like together, and that was the best thing that I could have ever, you know, did, was find good college friends that understand what you're going through. With find was understand what you're going through when it comes to certain teachers, or if you need help with homework, they're there to help you as well. You know, find a study friend, like get a friend that you can study with, y'all both, or if you guys are in the similar classes, study with them for upcoming test quizzes. Trust me, it works. Like, you guys can go to coffee shops or go to the like little library or something, just chill out, study with each other. But find friends that are genuine. Find friends that are going to tell you that you need to get up, do your homework, that you need to buckle down, listen, we got finals coming, get your stuff together. You know, those are the type of friends you need to have. I don't care what nobody says, you need those friends. And I'm happy that I have those friends, and I love you guys. If you guys are watching this, I love you so much. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is joining clubs and school activities. So my school, we don't really have that many clubs. It's like we have like student engagement, and my school is mostly like a athletic type of school, you know. But what I did is I joined my theater group. I guess you could consider that a club. It was just a regular theater, but I joined that because, again, I love acting. That's what I wanted to do. So I decided to join the theater group, and then we did shows and stuff like that. But if you're an incoming freshman, do something active. You know, you don't want to, like, you make your college experience fun. Do something active. You can do student engagement, theater if you like. You can start up a Bible study group. It's so much that you can do that you don't have to wait for someone else to do. You can do it yourself to make your college experience more memorable. Now, if you're going to a college that already has that stuff, that's great. Join it if you want, you know, if it's all up to you. But I'm just saying, make your college experience memorable. You don't want to be like, oh dang, I wish I did this in college, or I wish I did that. You don't want to be that person. You want to go for it and do it. So I would say, do it, go for it. Trust me, you'll have the best experience ever. And then it's like, when you graduate and you're looking for a job, you're like, oh, what activities or something that you were in, or you did it, you had it, so you can write it down on your resume. That joining groups and stuff, that's how you make the best friends as well. Like a circle, getting a group of people, that's how you get your people. Find people that have similar interests as you. Trust me, it will work. It will help out in the long run. Trust me, because you're gonna keep those friends forever, and the activities that you do is gonna stick with you forever, because you're like, I did something fun my freshman year, so whoever, like as a freshman I did this and this, like, you know, it's good. The last thing that I'm gonna talk about is enjoying your college experience. Like I said, yeah, with finding a group, yeah, enjoy your college experience, guys. College is fun if you make it fun. If you're only focused on, like, if you drown yourself in work, you never have fun. It's gonna be boring. You're gonna hate college. Get some spare time to where, okay, this time I'm going to focus on school, this time I'm going to hang out with my friends once I'm done with my schooling. Learn to balance it. You got to balance things out. You know, you don't want to be cramped all the time with all that stuff. You got to learn to balance these things. Enjoy your college experience. College is really fun. I'm not even gonna lie, I love it. Like, yeah, in the beginning I was on a bumpy road because I was like, dang, should I really do this? But you should, guys. Like, you should. Trust me, it'll work out in the long run. You got this. Don't worry. College is fun. It's the best experience if you make it the best experience. If you make it a horrible experience, you're not gonna enjoy it whatsoever. And I'm not even joking. So that's all I have to say. I'm excited. Like, I graduate in December, and so I'm gonna take a little break because I've been here for too long. But I like it, and I know you guys are gonna like it too. You're gonna do an amazing job, and just believe in yourself. You got this. Remember, God got you. If you need help, just pray to him. He got you guys. I'm here. If you need questions, you can leave a comment below, or I'll leave my Instagram. You guys can DM me. I will answer to the best of my ability. But yeah, I'm here if you guys need it. Thank you for watching this video. I love you guys so much. Bye.